fun season so far, and it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other, and the fans are the beneficiaries.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. 5 on the clock. Off target with his 3. On offense, here are the Rockets. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Shoots the 3. They get it back to the left wing. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Halliburton. Had a tough time getting going against the Thunder. He was a non-factor in that game. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Harden outside. Dallas moving it around. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And so it's Dallas with the Rockets making the shot, and he comes up with the deuce.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Puts one up from 19, and it's Houston with another.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And here's Harden for 3. Second chance effort. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive boards. You've got to box that guy out.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Gray. Back to Halliburton. Shoots. And another basket for Dallas.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. He's checked in for Houston. Houdini comes in for James. Dallas on defense, trailing by 4. Here's Sampson. Filipowski grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Gray. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Outside for Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Filipowski off target from outside. Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Thunder. Pass to Sampson. Now Chang hits it from three-point range.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Jared Allen's checked in for Embiid. Dort comes in for Halliburton. And Doncic is subbed in for James Harden. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 7-point differential. Pass to Gray. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. And here is Doncic. Misses the three.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Doncic with the steal. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Last time they met in Houston.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Now, here's Doncic. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Pass to Chang. Here's Sampson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Phoenix. Shot clock at 6. Back to Chang. Houston needs to get a shot off. From downtown, Dort grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 7. 27 seconds left to play in the first. Allen finds Doncic. Fires for 3. They get the rebound. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
Morant outside. Pass to Klingon. Shoots. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Rockets lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And so in the game for the Rockets. For 3. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. LeBron shot is off. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
James outside. Pass to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Porter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
The 3 from Harden. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Dallas moving it around. And that one, good. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Kevin, back to you.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Tyrese Halliburton. His last 10 games, averaging 15 points a game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now here's Harden. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Toppin. Halliburton outside. Here's the three. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Tyrese Halliburton really is just a tremendous passer, Clark. He loves setting guys up.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, that's where he's at his most effective and happiest as a player, it seems. He takes great pride and joy in distributing the ball and running the show for his team. And some might even criticize him for being too selfless at times for the ability he has to score the ball himself.
That one goes. Count it.
Crafty around the hoop. Harden's inside game, I think, deserves a little more love.
LeBron against Toppin. Out to the right wing. Here's Sampson. Good, and the assist goes to James. Sampson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Halliburton. The Rockets making the shot. To the middle. Here's Harden. And the rejection by James.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And that one drops. He's got 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here is Harden. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Halliburton, no good.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
James, a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Sampson. Takes a shot at the elbow, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Halliburton passes to Harden. Back to Halliburton. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Halliburton's got 7 points.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sampson's shot, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Halliburton up top. 7 points in the game. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Houston in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hey, please bring your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. Okay, they're thinking about the shot.
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into tonight's game, we will be breaking down who's hot and who's not on our midseason power rankings.
Well, I think for Houston, they've established themselves as a competitive team. They feel that they can get a win against any opponent they're shot.
Well, I don't know if they have the roster makeup to get to the final.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Rockets.
When you have this many boards, you have many more opportunities.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Rockets leading by 16. Halliburton is out there with Harden. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Kyle Filipowski. And it's Gray at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Jang, no luck.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Gray passes to Harden. Here's Gray. Now, Filipowski. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. To the paint. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Releases. It's rebounded by Houston. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Boy, making the right decision in pick and rolls, the right basketball play, James is excellent at that.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Check in for Joel Embiid. Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. In third, the Rockets.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
Morant against Harden. Halliburton outside. Back to Harden. Halliburton a screen on Morant. From deep, Harden. Good on the triple. Harden's got 5.
Harden has been lethal from outside for a long time. Add another to the career totals.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Luka Doncic.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Zhang with a screen on Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. And Zhang kicks to LeBron. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks trail by 18. Harden finds Halliburton. Harden looking it over. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Zhang's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lets it go from 11. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 18 points for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Halliburton for 3. That shot is off.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Kevin?
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Pass to Morant. Houston moving it around. To the inside. Excellent D there from Allen.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now, Filipowski. Halliburton outside. The 3 from Harden. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight. As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for Dallas. Obi Toppin's checked in for Filipowski. Dort comes in for Halliburton. And Luka Doncic subbed in for James Harden. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
In the corner, it's Eason. Thompson for three. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. He's got 25.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The three for Doncic. No good on that one. And so it's the Houston Rockets cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Rockets. Harden against Morant. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
The three from Harden. Rockets with the rebound. Morant outside. Back to Jang. Inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Down low, here's Gray, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He knows every possession is critical now. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. James outside. Jang with the ball. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Filipowski. Dallas moving it around. Halliburton finds Filipowski. Here's Gray. Halliburton a screen on LeBron. 4 on the clock. Back to Filipowski. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Houston. LeBron's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Jang. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
One shot.
That free throw, good from Jang. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Pass to Halliburton. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
That's his second tray of this half for the game. He's got 9 points from beyond the arc.
And LeBron throws it down.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Harden outside. Back to Halliburton. Filipowski passes to Embiid. Harden with a screen on LeBron. Gray kicks to Halliburton. On the top of the key. It's rebounded by Houston. Pass to Chang. Now here's Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. The shot off that time. Halliburton outside. And here's Embiid. Chang defending. And they double up Embiid. Lets the three fly. Another three for Dallas.
That play is why Embiid's been an MVP. His skill, including passing at 7+ feet, is just ridiculous. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. Pass to James. Now here's Morant. Back to LeBron. Three-pointer. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Morant left side. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point. And I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.